Stocks falling today, but closing off the lows of their trading session. For more details, let's go to Carlin at the New York Stock Exchange.
Hey, Pimm, yeah, pretty exciting day down here. We have the major indexes closing, as you mentioned, off session lows, but still down more than 1% across the board. The Dow 140 points lower. The catalyst, as we've been covering all day at Bloomberg, is Standard & Poor's revising its outlook for U.S. long-term debt to negative. It had been stable. In reaction, we really noticed companies tied to economic growth move lower. Industrials, technology, commodities, among the biggest decliners, and oil fell for the first time in 4 days. We also noticed shares of ExxonMobil and Chevron dropping, with concerns that China's attempt to cool inflation will also cool economic growth. Meanwhile, shares of M&T Bank closed about 2% higher after they beat first quarter earnings estimates. On the retail front, Gap, the largest clothing chain in the United States, closed 3% lower after a downgrade to sell from Goldman Sachs analysts. Plus, Bank of America also cut its rating to neutral from buy. And I finally want to mention, Pimm, Demand Media declining 10%. That's the most in 1 day since it started trading in January. This is a California-based internet company with websites like eHow and Lance Armstrong's Livestrong.com and GolfLink. The company affirmed its forecast for 2011 and said that third-party reports about the impact of Google's algorithm changes affecting its site have been overstated, and the company is saying they're not as bad as people have mentioned, Pimm, but obviously investors not necessarily buying that with that big stop drop that we see there.
All right, I want to thank you very much, Carlin, joining us from the New York Stock Exchange. And Cali, remember there was that Texas Instruments report on their quarterly earnings. The stock down about 1.5% in after-hours trading because of a hit the company took because of the earthquake in Japan.